Hello, this week we're going to talk about play and human behavior. In past classes and lectures, we've talked about neuroplasticity and how humans have large brains because they're socially complex creatures and we're heavily influenced by our environment. In prenatal development, we learned about how hearing occurred before you were born. You recognize things that you've experienced in your third trimester, and you tend to favor those things after birth. This is all because learning occurs before birth, and this is adaptive for the future environment you may find yourself in. We've also learned about attachment and attachment behaviors, which include smiling, crying, reaching, and of course, seeking proximity to your secure base or caregiver. We learned about the fear system, and when the fear system is activated, attachment behaviors are also activated. And when we have fear system and attachment behaviors activated, exploration and learning is diminished because, of course, the infant or child needs to find their secure base and feel safe before learning can occur. Take a moment and think about, what do children need in order to develop? There's some basic needs that they need, such as love, food, security, shelter, family, education. How about opportunities for play? Opportunities for self-expression and for interactions. Take a few minutes to reflect, and you can pause the video if you need to. Think about, what is play? What makes play different from work? And why is play important? Play is older than culture, and it does have a significant function. There is a sense to it, even though it's defined as purposeless. It's not about the outcome as much as the act itself, and in that way, it is like art. You know it when you see it, but it's hard to define. There's qualities of spontaneity and self-initiation that distinguishes play from other forms of human activity, and we see play across culture. There are many theories on play and its purpose. We can look at play through an evolutionary, biological, psychological, or even philosophical lens. Many of these theories state that the purpose of play is for relaxation, preparation for adulthood, a natural instinct, or to release excess energy. The four main categories are play as a means of ridding the body of surplus energy, play as a means of understanding the social world, play as a means of developing cognitive skills or language skills, play as a means to come to terms with emotions and inner states. All of these theories have one thing in common: the assumption that play must serve something, which is not play. Peer influences are typically underappreciated in research. Peer interactions are important. Peer interactions teach social competence. They're context-based behaviors: when to be friend or foe, where you fit in the hierarchies. And linguistic development research shows that children take on the accent of their peers and not their parents. Peer influences may be one of the greatest teaching tools. And how do young organisms utilize the greatest teaching tool? Well, they do this through play. This is social play, and it's training for an array of behaviors. They're events that aid an individual to become socially competent, a time to safely try out different roles and improve motor skills. Play has a crucial role in early brain development in that it shapes and structures the brain. This has been found in studies that investigate the role of play and that it supports synaptic development. Play behaviors are often repeated, and this promotes memory skills and it activates and encourages those neural pathways. Play enables children to explore customs and roles of their community, reflect upon their inner selves and emotions, encounter abstract thinking and develop communication skills, and it also serves children in creating meaning from experiences. There are both deferred benefits and immediate benefits to play. Deferred benefits would be those that prepare one for adulthood, such as gender differences in play, such as rough and tumble and fantasy. There's also immediate benefits to play, such as it being a neurobiological tool for synapse pruning and development. We immediately see overall happier and healthier children. It helps develop communication skills, perspective taking, and emotional regulation. Vigorous social play benefits all children physically in that it helps them develop strong bones and muscles. It also helps promoting cardiovascular fitness by encouraging exercise habits that help prevent obesity. And play is a source of behavioral flexibility that allows for creativity, discovery, and problem solving. Both Vygotsky and Piaget suggested that play serves numerous important developmental functions. It's difficult to understand how the brain codes for these reinforcing properties in the various varieties of play, but we do know that children deprived of play rarely have a socially fulfilling adult life or childhood. Piaget was one of the first to focus on play away from social and emotional development and towards cognitive development. He asserted that play contributes to intellectual development through the process of accommodation and assimilation. Assimilation is a dominant mode in play, and through play, the child can take an idea and make it fit with existing understandings. The symbolic behaviors are also dominant in play. Vygotsky also stressed the importance of play and symbolic actions and representations as a key feature in human play. Play is a leading activity in childhood since it supports all aspects of a child's development. The child's ability to mentally represent experiences happens naturally during play. This leads to the ability to think in abstract terms, and this is an important aspect of human behavior. Vygotsky also stressed the importance of play in social and cultural factors in the development. Freud noted how play allows children to express negative emotions. This helps them reconcile inner anxieties within the unconscious mind. It provides a release from strong repressed emotions that are from the demanding rules of society internalized by the individual. Opportunities for play is for opportunities for children to come to terms with traumatic experiences or events, and it provides a safe way to express difficult feelings. It's an opportunity to gain control over feelings when stressful situations arise. And Freud noted that repetitive play allows for the child to play out the situation again and again, helping them lead to a resolution of a problem or feeling. Since we are not clinically trained on this type of play or this type of Freudian thought, it is unethical to judge a child's behavior through this lens until you have received training. Freud's youngest daughter, Anna Freud, stated that there's symbolic meaning in all aspects of play. Play gives insight into the unconscious mind of the child, and she started a movement in psychotherapy called the play therapy movement, which includes play and creative arts as part of the therapy. Her approach stresses the benefits of dedicated time and space for the child to play within the emotional structure created by the play therapist. Play therapy is still widely popular and used today. Again, it is unethical to judge a child's play and behavior through this lens without training. Mary Ainsworth noted how exploration behaviors are playful, and play is connected to security and exploration. She noted that play is only possible in a tension-free environment. Ainsworth emphasized that attachment theory is open-ended. She noticed a close association between the quality of an infant or child's exploration and the attachment to their mother or father, indicated through concentration, enthusiastic play, and better cognitive functioning.